Why is it scheduled to take 111 days for this shipyard though? Some take longer than others. Over here, 79 days. Okay, well, I still have cogs here. I don't care so much about those cogs. I want caravels. The amount of money you're putting into the education of people in your Hansa is awe-inspiring. Look, I'm educating them that if you get money, you can have whatever you want. And that is the most important lesson you can teach anybody. Don't even try and pretend it's not. You're either really naive or hopelessly foolish. Storage costs are just beyond existence now. We fear no such cost. I wonder if I'll even keep playing to see 92. That's a long ways away. Bremen, Khan again. Doesn't matter that they need goods, that's just what it says the first day that they're trying to build a new boat. And that's good news for me, it's telling me they're actually churning out those boats. Excellent. Why is Haarlem full of goods? Why is Haarlem so incredibly full of honey? Haarlem to Rostock wood, Haarlem to Rostock honey. Not running. Please change that. So strange that fails sometimes. When it does, it really kind of burns. Oh, jeez, that's a lot of cogs. Well, still, at least somewhere gives me cogs. They may still come in handy. Especially for existing cog transport. You are short on goods, I can tell that. Yeah, I wouldn't be so opposed. Okay, right. We are drowning in pitch, which tells me I need to really ramp up pitch distribution. But I'm not drowning in metal goods, which always concerns me. But metal and wood distribution can definitely go out a lot more. So I guess what I need to do is pick up more of my caravels once again. Well, that's exactly what the caravel man is here for, wherever he is. Let's pick you up and go on a journey again. Now we're talking. What's that comment? There's no mid-game without pirate declawing. Yeah, man, those pirates. I mean, it was nice to figure out that patrols can insta-kill them without taking damage. If I'd known that, I would have made a beeline for having 60 hulks a lot faster. Well, I know it now, so the next time I play this game, which is never, I'll keep that in mind. Alright, this is looking good for getting tons of my goods moving again. Basically, anything I have 50,000 or more of in Rostock, I need to massively upgrade my distribution so that I have it completely full. And again, I focus on ship making goods first. Pitch, hemp, wood, tools, cloth. I make sure they get to Rostock, then I make sure they get distributed. Food still shouldn't be an issue. Shouldn't. That's not to say it won't be. I mean, we did run into a lack of food in London earlier, which was cause for concern. Cogs do slow us down a bit, but that's acceptable. These parameters are deemed acceptable. You know, I thought all those, all that space we had for goods was great out of the ships from Novgorod, but this is very nice as well. 128,000. I can't remember how much I said I'd need, but I think it was along the lines of 1 million. So the idea that we're getting a good percentage of it out of these ships. This is probably going to be about 10% of my total fleet, which is a considerable amount. Oh, that money cap draws ever nearer. Oh, I like this. I like this huge number of caravels. We're gonna send so many goods around the Hansa, it'll make your toes curl. Now back to Aalborg, I'm sure they had another one for us. No? Yeah, how disappointing. Okay, and in Nested, you get these guys repaired. Only takes 4 days. Doesn't cost the world. Ever thought of playing Machiavelli the Prince, Merchant Prince in some areas, as a punishment game, Jake? It's kind of like this. Well, I mean, I don't think on punishment games. Other people think of them for me and then submit them. Maybe you would like to do that, Sam Boyin 69. Alright, so we got our caravels. There are going to be some cogs that I need to offload from here. If I can scroll through this thing. Good, I got so many caravels here. I mean, we're going to chew through them very quickly, but still, anywhere that gives me production, boat production goods, they should all be fine. We checked everywhere that does hemp. The next one are tools. That is to say, again. Oh man, it's because you keep shutting down, right? No, it's not. Finally not. The smithies make 182. So I need to find Groningen's... Not Groningen's, Gotham City's boat guy. Alright, just look at Goth then. Gotham City to Rostock Tools. Get over to here. I know you like cogs. You don't take very long, and I think a couple of cogs will do you good. 1,000? I mean, the journey takes like no time at all. So yeah, that'll do you fine. The wildcard Thagnus will, of course, lend its assistance as it always does. Okay. Who else is it? Flensburg. Tools. You make them. And then there's... where's the Flensburg guy? Where is that Flensburg guy? Flensburg to Rostock pelts, that's one thing. But the pelt industry is, it's okay-ish. Flensburg, tell me more. You really ship enough of this stuff out? The answer is no, this pelt guy needs to be twice as big. And wherever the smithy guy is, he probably needs to be bigger as well. For the love of God, we need metal to flow better around here. Twice as big. Get back to work. But that was not the guy that I was looking for, actually. I was looking for the Flensburg to Rostock Tools guy, which is also not big enough. So you get over there, and we'll just pop you up to 1,000 as well. Done. Okay, great. Who else is doing tools then? Malmö and Groningen. Groningen looks fine. Malmö probably not fine, because they're usually not fine. Malmö to Rostock Tool Kriven shuts down yet again. What's your problem, Malmö? Does Tool Center touch you? That came out wrong. LMNO PQRST. Tools Rostock Center 1 Fire Phase doesn't touch Malmö. Okay, I have a solution for you. It's the Aehus solution. I don't like it very much, but still. Where you only sell your goods down to a bit above the cap here. That should be okay. Should be okay. I mean, I'd hate to say, but still. So sell of these things 1,000, so we'll say it's 1,100. I mean, you make tons of stuff, that should be fine, but I'm unconvinced with all these problems that you're having. Yeah, I think that's everybody. Except Minden, but Minden's doing fine, right? No problems with anything whatsoever, and the tools are flowing. Good. Now, metal. Metal is a huge part of this, and it keeps failing me. So, metal, Rostock Center, Titania, and Ag Abba. Why does it have a problem with moving between these guys? I think it's because it's not paused. Regardless, I mean, Ag Abba should be fine with 8,000. But what's your problem? You have 4,000. Let's just make you bigger, shall we? Okay, what if you were also 8,000? What if you were like 10,000? Let's go overkill, because we can. That was more, but still, get to it. That metal is very important. Doesn't really flow out here very well either, but I did pop you up a bit, so how bad could it be? Alright, well that's tools looked at. Wood is a major part of the wool, the need for this stuff, but wood seems to flow in the center fine, and well, it's a bad idea to look at places that actually produce wood, which is most of these places. Also, it feels like Visby's getting overly woody. Probably because of that pitch guy that I make bring back wood for you. The wool guy, but he doesn't bring back wood. Brick, wool, honey. Where's the Visby pitch guy? No, really, where is the Visby pitch guy? I'm a patient guy. I'll look at... Ah, there we go. You bring back 2,000 wood. You drop off that 2,000 wood. You tell me that's more wood than you need? Every 5 days? Actually, it is. Still probably a half-decent idea, but... Maybe in Rostock you should only buy in like, well, half that amount. Then you should be fine, in the long run at least. Okay. Oh man, I see Caesar 3 being mentioned, which is a dangerous one. Alright, what was I even looking at here? Was it flow of wood or was it pitch? Probably flow of wood, but let's look at pitch. Gothenburg, Malmö and Visby are the main ones. Visby, pitch, flowing. Gotham City, pitch, flowing. Malmö, pitch, flowing. Rostock, pitch, not flowing. Now pitch is not a raw material for anything, so this is purely down to 10-day demand. When I look over in the west, I see pitch not flowing properly. So we need to fix that. Because it's very, very important for everywhere down. Plenty of pitch, don't you see? So, pitch. We have center, east, and 2 in the west. And for this, I want to take a quick look at the 10-day demands for it. So take the center guy. He deals with 7 cities. Don't know why he touches on Malmö though, since Malmö produce pitch for me. You do produce pitch for me, right, Malmö? And don't they? Goodbye, Malmö. So you go to 6 cities. And you take 12 days. So, what's that, 600,000 people times by 12, well, I mean, we like to round up here, so let's say it's 900,000 people. Their demand for pitch is over 10,000. Are you even keeping these guys all supplied with pitch? In a truly difficult to comprehend state of affairs, yes you are. That's because I totally didn't count the right number of cities here. It's 7 people, 12. So it's not even 600,000 people. I mean, I'm going to round up and say that it is 600,000 people, because that makes things easier for me. But then their desire for pitch is pretty low, to the point where 5,000 people does kind of keep them happy. Where's that calculator of mine? Let's do a more proper one here. 60,000 people, 7 cities, 420 times 1.2. It's like 504,000. 504, 1, 2, 3. And then the pitch demands go down even further. But still, this is not a big enough bunch of ships. You still need to be at about, well, slightly over 6,000 capacity. So where are those cogs of mine? It's good to be right. There you go. So center is good. I'm totally going to forget about this dollar way of checking that things are good. The East probably don't get enough though. When I look to what you do in the East, yeah, none of these guys make pitch for us, so that's fine. But still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities. So let's just say it's 600,000 people that you have to keep entertained. The amount of pitch that I need you to flow is about 7,000. You can round it up to 8,000, so you need a couple more caravels. That's 1. That is 2. And now the East is good. The West, however. The West is always huge. The West is always troublesome. Pitch West 1. Now these guys do alternating routes, right? Bergen, Edinburgh, Scarborough. Bergen, not Edinburgh, Scarborough. Right, that's fine for starters. They deal with 13... Okay, they deal with 12 cities and it takes 25 days. So what's 12 times 2.5? 12 times 2.5 is 30. should have known that. Times 6. So what we're looking at, 180,000 people. That's a... no, that's 1.8 million people. I should keep that in mind whenever it's... whenever I'm dealing with there. So basically, west is 1.8 mil. Just leaving that as a note to myself. That means their total desire for pitch is about 20,000. That's a lot. That's a hell of a lot. 20,000 pitch, jeez. Which means both of these guys need to be about 10,000 large. So I'm going to recall both of them. $20,000, huh? Okay, onwards. Oh wait, what are you doing? Sometimes they don't stop what I tell them to do. You're Neshved, you're heading over to Neshved. There we go. 10,000 or so. Probably cogs is too much for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can drop a cog. Odd that the time it takes doesn't go down, even though we're now considerably faster. So if you're 10,000 and the other guy is a bit more than 10,000, then we're good. So you're west 1, where's the west 2? There we go. However, I should pitch you both up first. And that should be pitch flowing permanently everywhere. Nothing should stop it. Yeah, dollaring these things seems like a real pain, but maybe it would be better if I go to my production thing and I say, what can I do here? Yes, I have an idea. See the spreadsheet here? What I can do is I can put on anything that I know I've 100%ed the distribution of. Take pitch here, wherever it is. I can put east, center, west. Yeah, good. And that will that'll tell me that the east, center, and west all have perfect pitch distribution. Good. I'll try to remember that, because I certainly don't remember the other one with the dollar sign. Jake, what happened to reading assignments, by the way? Completely forgotten or planned for the summer as well? Planned for the summer as well. Jeez, that money cap is getting ever so close. Better save before we break right through it. I wonder what happens when you go there. Will it just say game over? Okay, so pitch flows, tools. Tools we have a bit of a problem getting here. Hemp we had production issues with, but now we have it back. I hope it's flowing out here. I mean, I sent a huge number of ships dedicated to spreading the hemp, so hopefully they do fine. The other one is cloth. Cloth remains an elusive problem for us. We only have 10,000 of it here. Our cloth producers, they are Hamburg, Rostock, and Berlin. They're all meant to be perfected, but Hamburg's population is a bit small, and Berlin never seemed to lack the cloth. Lack the wool, rather. Neither do Hamburg. And Rostock certainly don't. In fact, look at all that wool they've got. Makes me think I don't distribute enough wool. And the game agrees with me. I need to find a way to get that wool out there. You want to buy any of my stuff? Not really, but you'll buy that. My wealth has managed to wrap around. Now it's only negative 900 million. Round and round we go. Where our wealth stops, I sure don't know. So many goods here overflowing to the point where we're paying 200, almost 300,000 rent per day additionally, and now now the rent I make from homes doesn't cover it anymore. However, if we look at our statistics, that's our wealth, all right. Game doesn't know what to make of it anymore. Ships are still going up quite nicely. Businesses have not been moving, of course. But when we look at balance, God, that money just keeps on rolling in. So what's the value again, where the number overflows at 2 point something billion? I forget what it is. One of the pirates keeps attacking me, even though I have boats ready for them. The wealth graph, Jake. Money is just a number. It really is. Okay, wool needs distributed pretty badly, and I'm skimping on that. I should probably pay a bit of attention to it. There's also the fact that, see the guys that bring the cloth, maybe they should bring the wool back. Like Hamburg to Rostock cloth vaporware. Why don't you bring that cloth back? Bring the wool back. Also, you're probably not big enough to be heading over there. 2.1. Okay, well we're almost there then. What I'm going to do is I'm going to call it here for the day. I can perfect this Hansa because the Hansa is done and set up. It's just tweaking left to tweak my convoys and tweak some of the cities to add more fountains, and I think there's still a dozen or so cities where I still need to buy up enemy businesses, like Groningen here apparently. Yeah, I still got to buy 23 enemy businesses. We'll have the money for it, but let's see what happens to our finances very soon. $2.13. 2.14. Oh boy. Oh, it's so close. I can taste it. So you say 2.14748. Pirates don't want to let us have our moment here. Oh. You tell me it doesn't go over? Oh, they capped it! How am I meant to feel ridiculously rich if I can't go over it? I am very sad now. How is it meant to be perfect if I can't just... Oh no. Well, it took 16 years of our life, but we hit that money cap. As soon as money becomes nothing worth having, the whole game is just destroyed. I was hoping for massive debt and utter collapse of the economy, said Dennis. You and me both. Okay. I'm disappointed in you, Patrician. I would have been less disappointed with an overflow to negative 2 billion. And it's made me mad. When next we play this game, I will have my revenge. Because what's the point in money if you can't have more of it? I still want more. 355 ducats more. Oh well, there's our ducat cap. How's the wealth looking? I'm not sure if we can improve on the wealth much more if this is where the money sticks at. It's still going up. 40 and 44 ships as well. Okay, we will be back to perfect this, most likely over the weekend. I have a plan for you now, Patrician, because you've gone and made me mad. But that'll be for later. For now, I think we should take a trip to Canada. But we're not going to, because going to bed is a much more sensible option right now. Canada can wait till later. I wouldn't want to have you guys in my safe hands when I'm in this kind of mood from being denied my money. So much tinkering to do in this though. I'm going to have to be methodical with my ships and make sure that all goods get distributed properly. That's a lot of sorting out. I will have to set aside a few hours just for sorting out my ship's distributions here. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to it. Hell yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Still, that's all for me. For now, for just a little bit, cheerio.